Hello. I'm just talking briefly about what's going on again. Now the perp people are using virtual virtual reality to annoy you. So when I woke up, they had me in this virtual world. I don't know. They got my. I'm between. I wasn't sleeping. Sleep and wake. They hypnotize us or whatever they do. So I was half sleep, half awake. They could talk to me, and I talk back to them. They have me in that state. They figured out how to do that to us. So we're sleeping and half awake, like being hypnotized, but I'm not hypnotized. They've been doing that to me for centuries, I guess. I'm not centuries. I'm just using an example. So, and then they modernize it with virtual reality. That's why we got virtual reality. Virtual reality is made by these Perps people. They're the ones who invented it. Then now they're selling it at to make money, But it really started with the dark, with the world. What do you call that world? The world. What the world is this? This silly world. Anyway, and I just looked on to find any articles about it, and then this article is a little bit about it. And a woman said she was in the virtual world, and then another person came and groped her. See, it says here. I read it quickly. But as she waited, another player's avatar approached hers. The stranger then simulated groping and ejaculating onto her avatar. Miss Siggins said, shocked she was, asked the player, whose avatar appeared male, to stop. He shrugged as if to say, I don't know what to tell you. It's the metaverse. I'll do what I want, she said Miss Siggins, a 29-year-old Toronto resident. Then he walked away. So they're using this. This is what's going to happen. But it's already happening to us people who they target. They be making us go to sleep and then they. So I was like, and I'm not dreaming or anything. They just program my. With the so I didn't know how they go about it. So today I finally realized how they go about it. They be using this virtual world on me, cause dreams is not our dreams. Cause I don't even, you be thinking you're dreaming, but you're not dreaming. Why don't they stop all this stupid nonsense? I'm just tired of all that. I'll just tell you what's going on. So you think you're dreaming, you're not dreaming. You are in the. They have us. They figured out how to go in our mind while we're asleep. We're not sleeping. We're half asleep, half awake. Then they show pictures and movies in our brains. They send the signal into our brains electronically, and then they put us in like avatar positions, and then they do whatever they want in that world. Like, and it's happening right now in real life. When you buy that virtual stuff, people are going on there and attacking people. That's what this article is saying. I'm not gonna buy that stuff. I won't buy it. You guys do whatever you want, but I'm not gonna buy it. Why I want to bring trouble to me? I already have enough problems. So this is what he's doing. So I always knew they was doing stuff, but I didn't know how to go about it. So today I accidentally woke up. I got out of that whatever they was doing to me, and then I realized they were doing a VR on me because I was in the Middle East. And I'm like, where am I? I'm like, what the hell? And I wasn't dreaming. They had me in the virtual world in the Middle East with two Middle Eastern people. Men. People. I shouldn't say people. Men. But they weren't harassing. They were just chasing me. But I wasn't dreaming. It was virtual. Because, they used the Wi-Fi. And they could get you anywhere. So these people, real people, they could be anywhere. And then they signal my brain, because they have the digits, because we are digits, right? And they get our digits and they transfer it over to anyone who has a Wi-Fi signal. This is what they do. Anyone who has a Wi-Fi signal. So these Middle Eastern guys, they did that, and they was talking to me. That's not, but me, my subconscious doesn't allow it, because I told them, get away from me. I said, what are you bugging me for, and stuff like that. They try to make my subconscious change. They've been doing this for however long. I think since I was born, because this has been around for a long time. Believe me. So don't think I think it's 100 years of this stuff. So even if you're 100 years old, they've been harassing you, okay? So don't be thinking it's only new. It's not new technology. They've been doing it in secret, but now it's coming to the forefront. And they're making money off of it now. They're selling virtual glasses and all this. So if you got Wi-Fi, Wi-Fi is all over. So someone could be in the Middle East or in Asia somewhere, or Africa or Caribbean or where else, all over the world, and you're in your house in the United States, and they could be attacking you and putting you in the virtual world while you're asleep. So it's a big gaming industry that they're doing, and they don't have no remorse, and they don't care, and they think it's fun. Women and men do it, but of course men like to do it more. So you think they're playing with computer games? This is the computer games they're using. They put real people in the subconscious state between sleep and awake, and then they take your digits and transfer it via Wi-Fi, and then people from around the world log in and they pay, and then they do whatever they want to you while you're in that state. But if you have a strong willpower, you said no, because I heard myself telling them. I said, hey, I'm not into you people. I told them, I said, go away. So what are you chasing me for? I said, get away. Yeah. And then he'd been trying this for a couple days now. But I'm like, who are these Middle Eastern people with the coats on, the penguin clothes on? You know what I'm saying? But I'm not putting all people down. I'm just saying. Imagine that. I'm in California over here, and he put me in a VR world around the world because I went traveling over there. I was over there in that part of the world the other day. I was traveling. So they made friends with these people. I found out when I woke up and they told me what's going on. They made friends with the other people over that side. And now they're all bugging me. So they got my digits over there because I travel. So what if I travel? I could travel if I want to travel. So they gave my digits to those people over there. And now they could log in and harass me over here, even though I'm over here. What a sick world we live in. Yes, sick. And then they're gonna say you're schizophrenia. This guy, he messaged me on the Google here. He said, "Oh, you're and if I'm schizophrenia, however you say that word, who cares? What that got to do with you? You're gonna write to me and tell me, oh, you're schizophrenia or something like that? Because I told him about one of those things on one of my videos, and he said you deserve to. So I said, well, I just gotta say that if I'm not no schizophrenia person, they just do that to scare you so you won't talk about it. But I'm talking about it. I'm not scared of him, so he could listen to this video and tell him he could go away. Anyway, and labeling people as schizophrenia, mentally ill. So what? Everybody nowadays is mental. The ones who's mentally ill are the ones who's doing this. Okay, those are the mental ill people. I'm not putting down mental illness, but the real mental ill people are the ones who like doing this, going into your mind and harassing you. It's gonna be a big problem. If the New York Times is writing about it, you know what's gonna happen? Oh man. This is the world we're living in. So you guys could get your VR set. But I'm just letting people know. So don't be thinking you're dreaming and you interpreting your dreams and all this. Them dreams you be having is lies. Those people's in our brains while we sleeping. And then I found out because I woke up and then they explained to me. They be explaining. I said it's virtual. We put you in virtual world. Then they got you in a cage to keep me. All this crap they be telling me. Like, gee whiz, man. I mean, like, why? It's a game. Like, what? I'm asking now. Why you do this? It's a game? Instead of getting a little computer game on your computer, no. They got to go in people's bodies and minds and do all this nonsense. Yes, I just want to tell people what's going on. Anyway, you know me. I'm going to be traveling again. I'm scaring up to travel. And I'm going to recommend people to stop working. That's right. Stop working. Because when I was working, they told me in order for me to keep my job, I have to submit and let my coworkers come into my body while during the job and do whatever they want to do, sexually harassing my body. You're supposed to go to work. You're supposed to go to work. No, they want to go, the coworkers, the perp coworkers, they want to, because they're bored of their job where I was working. They want to, sexually digitize you, whatever you call it. I don't know what the words you use. So they told me in order for me to keep that job, I have to allow them to do that. I said, really? I said, no. So I don't work anymore. I try to work online right now, but see, California, where I live at, it's hard. They don't like us to work at home. So you have to find companies that allows you to work at home. Because right now, California is a mean state. That's why we got so much homelessness. California does not like people to work at home. Every other state in the union allows you to work out of your house. California does not. Why? Because they want people to be homeless, and then the rent is so high, you know. So that's why I gotta go again. It's cheaper for me to travel than to stay in California. I came back. I'm here for a month, and I'm going again. That's where I'm going. I'm going. I don't care. Then I'll go away for another month and come. I'm up and down now. That's my new life. And as I was saying, how am I gonna get money? I'm doing the stock markets. You make money one day, you make money another day. Stock market is up and down. And you can make money out of there, and you can lose money as well. But you gotta find people who know what they're doing, and you learn how to do it. And that's the future, I think, of because robots will be taking over most of the jobs. So what we're gonna do? We have to find a way to make money. So start learning how to do stocks and bonds and all that. That's my opinion, and that's how I'm living. I use my stocks, and I don't make that much money, enough to pay the bills and take a plane here and there. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And then you work at home in a state that's not California. And I don't feel like working at home. I'm just busy detoxing my body. Since I came back, they put a lot of stuff on me in Europe, you know what I'm saying? I detox my body. I use, of course, rosemary, cloves. Oh, and because I was in Bulgaria, I found out you could use, they use alcohol. Not excess, just enough to bring out the stuff out of the herbs. Like you place a little bit of alcohol in the like rosemary and let it seep for like 7 days, and you use that. And let me tell you something. I don't eat. You rub it on your skin, and that's what I'm doing. And then and you can use regular hand sanitizers, right? But those stuff dries out your skins, and then it's like poison, isn't it? So and all alcohol is poison, but to me that's more poison. So if alcohol is edible, I prefer to use that and rub my skin with it. You know, if I had a regular house, because I'd be living in these Airbnb kind of places. If I had a regular house, I would go in a bathtub and soak every morning and night and get the stuff out of me, because I don't live in a regular house. I mean, other people live here. Now I don't want to sit in nobody's bathtubs. So I stand up in the shower, or I do it dry while I'm standing, or nice clean, blah blah blah. Make a long story short, I don't use nobody else's bathtub. So when I finally settle down, whenever that'll be, I'll get a bathtub and I sit there. But anyway, back to virtual reality. So this is what they're doing. So you be thinking you're dreaming. You are not dreaming, peoples. Those dreams that they make you wake up and you say, "Oh, I had a dream." You be hearing people say how they had a dream or not. And yeah, these people are messing with your brain. So I'm just telling you what they be doing. They got you when you're half asleep, half awake, subconscious. And that's why some people wake up and they become violent, and they be doing all these bad things in the society, you know. They influence people like that. The zombie state is real now, but they ain't gonna zombie me, because I be taking them stuff out of me. So, and it's all over the world. Like, go all over. That's why I travel. It doesn't matter if they do it all over the world. It's less or just. And then the food is better outside the U.S. The U.S. food is disgusting. I come back here and my mouth doesn't even like it. I have to say, I miss the European eggs and the European goat milk, because eggs in the U.S. has this eggy taste. You don't have that in Europe. And the goat milk, but the goat milk, I let it get cold. When it got cold, it didn't taste so goaty. You know, I don't eat a lot. Like I got slim, very slim, because I just, you know, and whatever you do, stay away from sugar. Stay away from sugar, because sugar is their food. They use sugar. And use coffee. You can rub coffee on your skin. Coffee takes out stuff out of your skin too. Coffee, vinegar, a whole bunch of stuff. I'm doing better for today until they go find a new formula. They keep finding new formulas to harass me, because I be pulling the stuff out of my skin. Sorry, I'm talking kind of funny. They're messing with my mouth. Anyway, back to my virtual reality. So I'm just saying what's going on. I don't want to take so long. It's like almost 15 minutes over here. Okay, I'll be gone again in the next month. And then I'm going after that, and I'm just going to keep going. And I'm using the stock market money and making money that way. You know, it takes a while for the stock to go up and down, blah, blah, or go the other way. But I'm just saying, people, Don't work on no job and have people tell you you have to submit to that to keep the job. No way. So I'm not working no more. And because I'm in California, I can't work at home because California got some stupid law where they don't want us to work home because they want people to be homeless. So I'm using my money where I'm making blah, blah, blah. And what next? But the rest of you people who's out there in the other states, y'all can work at home. They got a lot of work at home jobs. So many. And do transcription. What do you call it? Transcription, learn how to type. I recommend that one. Learn how to type. They got free type-ins. And then you could and you can do it anywhere in the world. You just transcribe stuff. Type. They speak it. You gotta transcribe what it's being said. That's the best one, I think. I'm trying to get my typing skills up, but I hate to type personally. I hate typing. You know, I type to type, but I don't. Well, you know, why can't I use my voice? Well, we gotta do transcription. So right now, I'm not working. I just busy taking stuff out, enjoying myself since I came back. It's only been 2 weeks I've been back. I got 2 more to go, and I'm out of here again. I'm just ordering my suitcase because my suitcase got messed up. The airline messed up my suitcase. They're gonna give me $100. You know, I had a nice time till I don't know the last minute. Something happened on the last leg of the flight. Something happened. It was something I don't know what happened. Anyway, they're gonna give me $100. So that made me pissed off. Why I gotta get a suitcase? But this is what's going on in the world. Okay, I'm talking too much, rambling. Virtual reality. They're putting us to sleep, half awake, half consciousness while you're asleep. They're going in there. People from around the world logging in. And they're paying the guy, you know, their system. They pay him money and they use it as a game, and then they create avatars. They be going into, and it's just, man, you should see the stuff they be doing, man. You know, and you think and it's a virtual world. They got your body, they making your body, and then you got you talking and talk while you asleep, but you're not sleeping. You're half asleep. They got you in hypnotized mode, but you're not hypnotized because they figured out how to do all that. It was during Hitler's time. Hitler, that's right, that man. They was doing all these experiment with the brains during that time. I know I was reading about that a while ago. The Germans back then. Yeah, I don't care. I gotta say that. And the Jews helped. And now the Jews told, when they came to America, they told America what happened. And then America expounded on what, and then it's worse. I read about what's going on. Because they were doing this, they had them as, the Nazis had those Jewish people as guinea pigs, and the ones that survived told America what happened, and then America, like became wicked and started doing it on their own people. Anyway, virtual reality and zombieism is not the way to go. Okay, that's all I gotta say. Fight and resist. Never give in to that stuff. That's me. Until the creator ready to come get me. When he or she ready to get me, then I'll go. And they're not taking me out.